Listen. My thing to say. Okay, you say you grade guys off the finals. All right. Okay, this is what I say. LeBron been in the league 20 years. All right.
Strong.
20 years strong. 10 of them years he's getting in the finals. 10 of them years.
Half his career he's been in the finals.
Okay, half his life he's been in the league. That's a fact.
18, you came in the league.
Half his life he's been in the league. So half his career he's been in the finals. All right. So Kobe. So how long Kobe in the league? 20 years. How many finals appearances did he have? 7.
And 1-5.
7 and 1-5. But he's been there 7 times. So what happened in 13 other years? What were you doing? Why couldn't you get your team to the finals for 13 years?
Then you
Jordan.
Can I use yours? It's a team sport.
Jordan.
It's a team sport.
How many years Jordan played?
Now all of a sudden Kobe got to do it by 7. When LeBron was a team sport, so I'm using your same argument. It's a team sport.
Paint the picture. Put the whole season in perspective. Put not just play. Put the whole season, not just one round. Not just one round. Put the whole season, not just 7 games.
I can't wait to start the sport shit.
Not just 7 games. Put the whole.
It's a team.
Put the whole season.
I said this is what they should say before the sports thing. Cause
I can't wait to start the sports podcast.
No matter what we gonna talk, it's whatever. I talk whatever. You know this my man.
And look, I'm quiet because I don't know nothing about sports. I don't know what y'all talking about.
I feel your respect for LeBron, but I will always respectfully disagree.
I feel for Jordan though, but I cannot. Kobe is I can't respect that though.
This is what I
if you say Jordan is 1, I respect that, but LeBron is always be 2 or 1.
The reason why I would this is the reason why I say Jordan is the GOAT.
I'm crying.
This is why I say Jordan is the GOAT to me, in my opinion.
Yeah. You 40 though.
It ain't even because
you gotta just hate that.
No, I don't.
That sure got.
No, I don't.
That sure got.
No, I don't.
You got to.
No, I don't.
You got to.
No, I don't.
You got to.
No, I don't. Because really, no. This is just as far as basketball goes. Because this is why I would consider him to go, and it's not because I'm just the arrow, and not just because I seen it. Because I seen Jordan. No, it's none of that. It's honestly because of when we always talked about the greats. We always talk about.
He retired twice.
No, it ain't even because of that. It ain't because of like the repeat of none of that. It's really because when we talk about the greatness, we talk about how good they are in the biggest moments and how effective they are in the biggest.
You know what? I'm sorry.
And Michael
over to
such a
you're right. A little bit more.
That if you look at it, it's like how they do like stat charts.
Perfect.
Like on the football field, how they like when Deion Sanders on this field, no plays went to his side. Remember how they did that? Like when quarterbacks didn't throw the ball to Deion Sanders like 80% of the time. Michael Jordan was such a deadly defender, they didn't run plays wherever he was at.
I'm comfortable.
Because he was that good of a defender. And not only that, he never played in a game 7 in a finals.
Ready.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Like never in a game 7. I'm like,
neither did Scotty though. Neither did Dennis Rodman. And
then we gonna talk about rings. Ain't nobody greater than Robert. Or if we gonna talk about like pure chips, Robert got everybody beat. Big shot Bob, was it? Oh, big shot Bill, yeah.
Bill got. We talking rings.
We talking rings. Bill got everybody beat. They got like 9, 10 of them things.
Rings and measurement of greatness.
Bill Russell was the only one that's, as far as a modern era, we can put Robert Orr. He's the only one that's got all the chips, no matter what team he played for.
I seen you jogging the other day too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard a couple people hunting the horn at me and shit. Word.
Yeah.
You seen him jogging?
Yeah.
Oh, he came in.
What's wrong with hair on my leg?
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I let people joke me in middle school and I shaved every part of my body and it grew back even longer. So I never
that's when you shave. That's what happens.
I used to wear pants all the time because I used to hate my legs.
People used to call me all types of stuff and I was like, what the fuck? I can't control it.
Once I find out, I kept shaving my head all the time.
Just so you kept your head. I did that same shit. As soon as I thought that they were going over every week.
Cut it. I don't care what it is. A little bit cut it. I don't care.
I'm all wrong when I did that shit.
Alright, y'all ready to get
it in? You shave all the time? Like everyone? Oh.
Alright, let's get it. Welcome to Talking Today podcast. I'm your host, Day. I got my 3 original people back, and we got a new guest. We can go around right quick and introduce ourselves. I'm Day, your host.
I'm Deasia.
I'm a lady.
This your boy Get Low, aka Mr. Panda Dropper, and Mr. Bear reminds himself from yes, I fuck fat bitches.
Nobody does make any.
More than you know. I ain't chosen by one.
It's your boy Tay, man. Tay Godfrey, man. I ain't nobody special, just a random person. But shout out my boy Daddy, shout out everybody. Man, I'm just happy to be here. That's all.
That's your camera gonna be
okay, right?
Yeah,
Alright, I'm good.
You good. Nah, I appreciate you coming, bro. You know what I'm saying? Gonna talk our shit tonight. Yeah. So what's new with everybody? Everybody doing first and foremost. Everybody good?
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
What's everybody's mental number right now?
1.
A 10.
Damn, Jan.
10? Oh, I love that for you.
I'm feeling good. I'm like a 8, 9. I'm feeling good.
Hey, I love that for you, Day.
Like an 8.
What's yours?
7.
7. I'm at 6.3.
I ain't gonna
A
lie.
little rocky.
I ain't gonna lie. Mine fluctuates because I can be a 10 and I can drop to a 1 because it's getting closer to my brother's birthday.
Yeah, I mean, you said that in the chat.
Yeah, like this is really one of those times in my life where it's like Father's Day coming, and it's the first time in my life I ain't got my brother.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I'm saying, me and him are the same age, we're only 2 months apart.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And it's crazy just not knowing on Father's Day we ain't gonna talk. Yeah. His birthday, I ain't gonna be able to call him. And
I do feel you on that.
that shit different. So like some days, like I'm like, yo, then like in a split second, I'm like,
Father's Day is coming up. I be feeling it. Like my pop's gone, so I be like, yeah. So it's like I feel you on that.
Yeah,
like, Father's Day
different.
is like it hit different, but at the same time, it's one of them things like just keep going. Like it's a great day. Like I celebrate all fathers on that day. Like anybody knows a father. I respect all fathers. Like it's a great day to celebrate for.
Speaking of Father's Day, what we was gonna get into, how do we feel about Father's Day? Like, do we feel like why is it so different from Mother's Day? Like, why don't Father's Day get the love that Mother's Day get? How do y'all feel about that?
I believe that we think that it doesn't get that much love because of the environment we have. Like, I'm not gonna speak for everybody, but please tell me if I'm wrong. Most of us know more people who don't have dads than who do. Is that correct for everybody? Or
no? Not really.
I mean, it depends.
That's for you.
What do you mean don't have dads though?
That active fathers, like he may be in the city, but they don't talk. He ain't never did nothing for him, stuff like that.
I would say yeah. I would say.
You say
I would say now a
close
lot
to
of
more?
people more have stepdads right now. Though
I mean, growing up, I would say yeah. But as you get older, I feel like a lot of people you get a bond with your father. So like I try not like if you a 24 or 30-year-old 40-year-old man and you got a bond with your father now and you ain't had one you was 5, 9-year-old as a kid, you can't say you ain't got a father. It's hard to say that because you know like
they here now. Okay, so taking that perspective out, like they don't got no parent, like they didn't come back in their life.
Yeah.
I think we know more people who don't have fathers or who don't have active fathers than we do whatever, as opposed to somewhere else where most of the dads are in their lives. So then they have a good perspective on Father's Day or something like that. So I think it's just the environment. I don't think that Father's Day is much different to me. I just see it as something I don't celebrate. More so, like,
I don't have
near me. Like
father,
I have brothers,
but I
and
feel
stuff.
like I still celebrate Father's Day because I still have my granddad
Uncles and stuff like that.
and stuff like that. So I still celebrate Father's Day. I feel like it should get appreciated because there are some fathers out here that are stepping up, that's been there for their kids, and there's some mothers that haven't. So I just feel like they both equally should be appreciated.
Yeah.
As women, like, how do y'all really feel about Father's Day? Like from your personal experience though, like how do you feel about Father's Day? How do y'all feel about Father's Day?
I feel like it's just the same holiday like a mother, just the same everyday thing. Cause
to me, just like me personally, Mom gonna hate this, but I don't even care about Mother's Day. Like I love my mother, but I don't. Mother's Day is just a holiday they made up. Like why can't I not just give you flowers like next week and then not have to do nothing for you?
You have kids though?
No.
Do you have kids? But that's probably why y'all don't see it. Like maybe you have kids that at y'all age you be like, damn, why my kids don't care about Mother's Day? Like I went through all this, and my kids don't care about Mother's Day.
I get it.
It's another day.
But why? If they never made that holiday, would she have cared? If I'm showing her this throughout the year, why does that one day matter?
If we never recognize a birthday as a real thing, would you care about your birthday?
That's what I was about to get. That's what I was
Wait.
This is the first time I don't got to cook. I'm enjoying this.
That's why I brought it up.
Okay. You said if we don't acknowledge
birthdays, like we never like most mammals in life. They don't know, like if a whale gives birth, if a tiger gives birth, if a dog gives birth, we don't care about their birthdays. So if we never acknowledge birthdays into our society, would you care?
But that's different because I said if I'm showing her love all through the year, why does one day matter?
Yeah. But on your birthday, if your mom says nothing to you, she don't show you no love, nothing. Nobody show you no love, you know the type of way, right?
Oh, it's up.
Yeah, gonna be mad.
Okay.
Look, speaking of that.
But birthdays and Mother's Day is different.
You know what's crazy? My mom had that same experience with my
Christmas
brother.
different?
Right.
Like my brother didn't call my mom and tell her Happy Mother's Day, but I came through, did all like I normally do. You know how I am with my mom in a situation.
Right.
But so I'm doing everything my mom do, and she's like, "You heard from your brother?" I'm like, "Nah." I'm like, "He ain't call your dad's Mother's Day." Now I'm blanking like, bro, that's your mama, bro.
Yeah.
Like you only got one of them. Like the same love we show our dad, you better show that to mom Dukes. Like you only got one of them, dog. Like you better do something.
It's facts.
But at least pick up the phone and say, "Mom, Happy Mother's Day." I mean, eventually he did during the course of his day because he is a married man, so I understand he has to do what he has to do for his wife. But once again, bro, it don't take no time to wake up first thing in the morning to send a text or whatever.
But Mother's Day, first thing you wake up, you should think of
Mom Dukes.
Mom Dukes. I don't care what you got going on. You got a whole family going. You can have what?
That's my whole point.
Mother's Day, you should
bro, guess what I did?
Immediately what I think mom, grandma, stepsister.
Yeah, like people that been there all your life. Like this is
bro. As soon as I got off,
that's how you thinking of like with Father's Day.
We don't.
First thing I do when I wake up on Father's Day, nah, he ain't shit. I ain't talking to him. That's it.
That explains a lot. That explains a lot.
But it's crazy. Like whenever me and my mom go through though, like no matter what, if it's Mother's Day hit, I'm sending her something. I'm calling her like no matter what. Like we get like me and my mom we twins, so like we follow all the time. But no matter what, like her birthday, Mother's Day, no matter what, I'm there because it's like those things is like that means a lot. That means a lot to
my reason why I think Father's Day sucks, like I said before, society has been programmed, in American society, has been programmed to always look at the role of a father as something that just is and something that shouldn't be celebrated. Like we celebrate mothers. Like we celebrate the love of a woman on Valentine's Day. Like we celebrate the love of a family on Christmas. We just
is it American society or is it the Black society?
Because it really hits our society. But see, once again, but if we're gonna look at fathers, it's a statistical number. You can look it up. Once again, I look at shit, research it before I talk about it. Black men are the most active. Black men are the most active as fathers in America in their children's lives at the highest rate. We are the most active fathers in our children's lives in America, no matter what you may believe, motherfucker. But the truth is, we are the most active in our children's lives.
I know that though, but I'm not supposed to know that. I'm not supposed to know that.
I'm not saying
America not gonna put it out there for us.
They're not gonna put that out there. So this is one of those things.
But I got a question. When you say most active, are you talking about? We have
this
the number.
Always want to dissect.
Listen, are you saying we have the most number of active fathers? Or are you saying when they're active, they're the most active?
We have the most numbers and the most active. However you want to describe it without trying to shit on it. We are the most involved. We are the most in the home. We are the most doing everything with our kids more than any other race in this country.
I don't know, man.
No, bro, go look it up.
I'm gonna look it up.
I'm not arguing with the statistics. I'm just saying, like, off the strength, you don't think whites are
more
active?
No, because if you really look at, honestly, what is
active though?
Like I said, in the household, being participants in your children's lives, being there, changing the diapers, picking up the phones, calling, going to the events, picking them up, going, all the things, all the roles
not
that
in
you
the world I live in.
Not where I live in.
All the roles
about Asian dads.
Yeah,
we are the most active. Period. The numbers don't lie.
Let me hear my lady.
You understand? I think he's kind of right. You know how y'all was all negative? Like I don't think so. It's because they brainwashed y'all to not think that.
That's my point. Society has programmed. Did you just?
It don't matter what they put on TV. If I haven't seen it, then I haven't seen it.
Yeah, but you probably.
But guess what? Remember when I asked you the lady? Do you remember when I asked you the question? Give me the reasons why. Why aren't the daddies in the house was your argument to me. You couldn't give me none
That
because
wasn't my argument.
You said they wasn't in the house. You said they wasn't around.
I said they weren't in the house. That's why the cars weren't being brought.
So my question to you once again is why? Give me the reasons why. But what we're not going to talk about.
Why dads weren't in the house?
I'm gonna tell you what we're not.
Black people.
I'm gonna tell you.
I can tell you why.
There's a lot of reasons.
It's
a two-way street.
It's many reasons why. Because it's one reason I would think just going off in my world and where I come from, which is New Bern. Like I was born in New Bern. A lot of reasons why is because a lot of kids is like myself is born from people that's young as hell. So when you have my mom for example, my mom had me at 16. I'm her only child, but she had me at 16. Like you have somebody at 16. You don't fucking know the my pops, for example. You don't know him for real.
You don't know him.
You don't know about that for real. My pops 18 and had me, so she didn't know him for real. So like you grow up, you get 20 and you get older, you don't like it's you move on. Like for example, that's why there's a lot of examples like that from growing up just here in New Bern. That's all I know though.
That's in New Bern.
That's what I meant.
Not Google. New Bern. What have we seen?
All right,
I don't give a fuck.
Segue right quick. Just to segue, YK Osiris.
Who was that?
What's her name?
Suki. I know it's Suki.
It's Suki with the good pussy.
How did
You gotta say the whole name.
Pardon my ignorance. Who the fuck is them?
She's a rapper.
He's an R&B singer.
I don't know too much of her other than like just her like just being on social media. I know YK Osiris is like a singer. Like I don't know much of music, but I know like he's a singer too. Yeah. Like
he's an R&B.
I know.
So I'm gonna sum it up.
Social media for real.
She's like this beautiful woman. She's thick, but she's always showing her body.
Okay.
That's what she's. And then her lyrics. Her lyrics are sexual.
Beautiful. Like beautiful is
personality.
It might be pushing. Like it might be.
Okay, now let me ask you a question.
In your world.
In my world,
she's beautiful.
She's a beautiful woman.
Yeah. She's thick. She's curvy.
Now I'm thinking about you saying that you are the worst bisexual ever. So once again, fellas, I'm gonna ask your opinion. Is she beautiful or beautiful?
To me personally,
and let's not be colorist. Do you like dark skinned girls?
I love dark skinned girls.
I love chocolate.
Okay. You like? I ain't never seen you with a dark.
I love all women. I love all women.
He color stroke.
I love all women, but like my preference is definitely like dark skin for sure. But I love like I don't have a preference.
I like everybody.
I like everybody though.
I only seen you with foreigns.
Yeah, you have. But nah, I've been with dark skinned girls.
Oh, that's Chris Brown right there.
Yeah, right.
But nah, the crazy thing was too though, like it was a double standard, and because it's like she always sexualized herself, and that's like.
That don't matter. If I walk outside naked, that don't mean you have the right to rape me.
All I'm talking about the
it don't matter.
But you made it real easy.
I'm with you, but
you had no reason to touch me.
But how do you feel about that picture?
I'm not touching on that. I'm not like, but
have you seen it?
I haven't seen it.
How do y'all feel about the picture? Well, you haven't seen it, but the picture that they showed with her twerking on the little boy.
Well, let me tell you something. If a woman is twerking on a little boy as a kid, do you remember when I talked about moral compass and celebrities that should not be allowed just because of moral standard? Remember I talked about that when we did last show. This is my thing. I ain't even got to see her to even picture what she's done or what she's do, but to go off what you said, I know kind of figuring what y'all talking about. Y'all ain't got to walk outside naked. But what I'm saying is this. If you are being attacked, if you are walking outside naked, right, and you are being attacked, and you run up on me and you don't know me, and I got on a cop's uniform, and you come up to me and go, officer, this man just tried to touch me at a nudist rally, and I look at you and go, just because I'm dressed this way, do not make me an officer. If you portray yourself as something, and you walking around in something, and you doing something, don't be mad at the attention that comes.
It don't matter. You can assume that she's a hoe. You can assume
I'm not saying she is,
but that gives you no right to touch her. It gives you no right. I don't care. If you want to say that, then you got to broaden it. If a little child runs outside naked, is that okay for a pedophile to fuck them? No,
but what I'm saying
you have to use it in all
But once again, if that little child did that, I hate to be the bearer of truth, But that little child made it. But that child would make it easy for that pedophile to do it. I'm not saying a pedophile should do it. But that would be the outcome.
That's saying that's giving people the right to say they don't need self-control.
Yeah,
that's the point. You have to have self-control. If you are portraying yourself as something, and something happens. No, this is all I'm saying. If you are carrying yourself as something and something happens, if you are carrying yourself as a whole and you are touched by a jerk or this crazy motherfucker out there, that's something that comes with the game. I hate to say it, it's a possibility that could happen. It's 1 in a million.
That's why
but it can happen.
I wouldn't say that though. I wouldn't say that because like
I mean, but it could happen.
It's like this. Say this like this. Everybody done been there. Like say like this. You chilling with a shorty. Like you know for a fact. Everybody done crack shorty. Like everybody done hit this shit. And like you chilling with her. You doing what you do. You know. And you smoking with her, drinking with all that shit. And she don't wanna smash you. But you know for a fact. She smashed everybody. So it's like you respect for her that you expect like damn like you make her smash you. Yeah, like
he would. That's what you give it.
No,
that's not what
that's what you perceived it as. Not.
That's what you just said to me.
No, that's not what I said. What I said is
that's what I heard.
That once again, you want to interpret what the fuck you hear instead of what the fuck I said. Listening to somebody, hearing somebody two different things. That's what you always do. You always say you'll never listen. That's what you.
Because you're trying to give excuses.
No,
for
what I'm
why
saying.
it happened.
No, all I'm saying is very simple.
It don't matter what I can wear a turtleneck.
What she said before that was very leading on. She said, "I'm gonna turn your young ass out." So. I'm not about to kiss a thought. No, I know, like we know she's been out here. Like, I'm not gonna do that though. But if a woman I'm gonna tell you that stuff, I'm definitely about to send shots at it. I'm not.
You can send shots, but not touch her.
No. But I'm definitely sending my best ammo at it. Like,
this is my thing.
I ain't gonna kiss her. No.
All I'm saying, right quick, Jen. Let me just let her get her
I
thoughts
just want
out.
to something. I feel like so if y'all didn't know what happened, Wale was forcing himself on Suki, and she wasn't trying to, she wasn't wearing nothing nudity, whatever. She was just at an interview and stuff, and he forced himself on her and stuff. She said no so many times, and he still did it. I feel like he did that just to be clouded, not because what she portrayed. Mm-hmm. That's what I feel like. So it's not like what people portray.
He's a cornball.
It's just he's a cornball for sure.
But I wouldn't say he was clout chasing. She definitely threw the ammo out for her, and like
that's my point. That's the whole thing I'm saying.
He is so like he could have took that.
He could really be a
it don't matter. Y'all can
she way older.
Y'all seen it before. A female will be tell, I'm gonna do this to you.
No,
I'm gonna do this. I have my legs out.
Though that he's young, that he's younger.
I don't see it.
And she's way older than
like what, 22?
But young.
He's young.
Yeah, how old is Suki?
Hold on, bro. Young has nothing to do with the fact that this dude may be one of those dudes I'm talking about who could be that scumball dude no matter how she was dressed, because there's always what I'm talking about. You can do whatever, say whatever excuse, a kid, child, whatever. If you are making it easy for one of those scumballs to do it, it's a possibility it could happen, no matter how you're portraying yourself. But if you have portrayed yourself for this motherfucker this horror or this internet thought of this body showing woman or whatever she may be, I don't know. Mm-hmm. And that's what she's been portraying for a long time. And this dude did what he did. Like you said, she put the bullets in his gun for him to do it because he could be a scumbag. Yeah. And that wasn't right for him. I agree with you. But all I'm saying is don't put yourself in a position. Don't dress like a hoe and carry yourself like a hoe, and then when some ruthless hoe shit happen, you cry, victim. You gave somebody the bullets, and there's scumbags out of that to do it.
This my thing though. I know, I seen some shit on Twitter, like it was basically like this the whole reason. What's her name? Amber Rose. Amber Rose. She do the slut wash shit. Cause it's like just cause
that's
I'm
what
out
she
here.
do.
But look, you gotta think deeper than that though. Like it's like she do this shit cause she want motherfuckers to understand. Like I dress like this, I do this, I do that. But that don't give you the right to portray me in a certain way though.
She's really the opposite. She's really like the opposite.
She was the opposite though. Yeah, but in this day and era, like you kind of gotta think different. Like these women are different.
You gotta be open-minded.
You gotta
but
be.
Also, you have to I feel like people are trying to make the victims change instead of saying that this person is a predator. Why not do some shit about it? Why do the victims got to change? Because that's just like saying if somebody going around the neighborhood killing people, they be like, well, you was outside at night. It's your fault. Like, well, goddamn, I can't walk outside to take the trash out. Like, so I feel like you're victim blaming instead of dealing with the actual mess of it. I don't know. Like, I feel like that's just, it was too much. But I don't blame him. So I feel like after hearing what she said, I get where he was coming from. He said he read the room wrong. I get it, but he still should not have touched her.
But like you said, he read the room, like what she said. Well, I turn your young ass out
again. But that would have left me.
He read that wrong.
I would have sent a nasty DM or something. I wouldn't go touch somebody's dick or something.
Yeah, but like she said that in the public. Like I turn in his eyes, he was like, I'll be down. Simple as that. I'll be
there. So we're gonna get into something kind of similar in a way. Y'all know who the basketball player Zion Williamson is?
Yeah,
dummy.
Y'all don't know?
Dude.
Dummy.
Okay.
Big dummy.
Well, we're gonna let Jaren just give y'all the backstory, and we're gonna talk about this topic.
Big dude.
Yeah, backstory.
Big dude.
Big dude.
Big dude.
He be chilling though. I don't like that wrong, bro.
Hey, but nah, basically Zion Williams is a young, impressionable young man.
Phenom.
If he lose weight.
Yeah, he's still a phenom. Though.
He's a phenomenal athlete. But he ended up impregnating how many porn stars?
No,
you know the other one was claiming she pregnant too.
Nah, she,
Mariah Mills was claiming.
No, she's the porn star. The other girl's not a porn star.
I don't think so. No,
it's just his baby. Well,
no, she's a Instagram model.
Yeah,
per se.
That's the
term.
Yeah.
No, that we're gonna use for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not really what she did. But
just like the term content creator. That's the term we use now.
No, I'm just because I know sports. So when
okay, what happened?
So he basically impregnated. Long story short, a young dumb nigga with money put a baby in a thigh.
But we don't know too much about her.
Yeah.
But okay, so he got this girl pregnant. I guess he's an Instagram model or whatever. He got a girl pregnant. And he posted it because they had, I think, a baby shower, gender reveal, whatever it was. And so Zion Williamson, he was, I guess, fucking a porn star. Her name is Mariah Mills. I just want to take it to.
I didn't see it. I ain't
gonna lie, she got a bad ass body, but she fucked it up.
Apparently, and she's a porn star. And apparently, he was fucking with her, like, I guess, and before, like, she was a side chick or whatever.
Oh.
But he got a girl pregnant. She seen it when they posted the picture. And then she started tweeting, firing his ass up, posting screenshots of like their text messages, pictures of him.
Who the porn star did?
Yeah, all basketball player.
So what's the problem?
The problem?
You would definitely not have a problem with that, would you? You messy motherfucker.
Did she know she was a side chick?
No.
Okay, then what's the problem?
So what happened?
What are we talking about?
Well, for one, she's tweeting like
just
a
mad
motherfucker.
that he was at a gender reveal. Gender reveal?
The problem is she's putting his business out.
When she saw that he had a baby on the way. If he ain't tell her about the baby, if he ain't tell her about the girl, okay, what's the problem?
Like I don't have a problem with her for like calling him out on it. Okay. But she right now she's posting every day. She's OD. Like she's tweeting
like
she hurt
every day.
She hurt.
No, she's OD.
He got money though.
She hurt.
That's why she doing it.
And she talking. Y'all gotta see her tweets, bro. She's talking.
What's one of the tweets that she?
Oh man, bro, I gotta watch her too.
He got money though. Like you gotta be like,
what does this money got to do with anything?
Everything.
Nothing. I would do that to a nigga around here. If you have a baby on me,
she's a certified porn star. Only
if you're pillow talking with me, if you do not tell me you got a girl and you post pictures of a gender.
He wasn't pillow talking.
How you know?
Because the message she posted, he wasn't pillow talking. He was just sending her money. Like
Same thing. Like, same thing. If you don't tell me about,
she mad because she about to miss out on that money.
No.
She about to miss out now because she talking around her mouth. And she just sat on the side. He got money to spend. Money ain't the problem.
That don't have nothing to do with money. If it was about the money, she would have kept quiet.
Huh?
If it was about the money, she would have kept quiet. It don't got nothing to do with it.
She OD, right?
No, she wouldn't.
So that's her. So I'm trying to think of that one tweet she said when she called him a fat ass because he got a problem with like losing weight. And
Wait, look like.
I had to show you. But all right.
You ever seen Class Act?
Put a steak in front of a dog, always gonna eat. No. Zion Williamson is a man that
the bully.
He was just like him. Yes, he was just like, bro.
Trying to find a crazy.
You ever seen Class Act? You ever seen the movie Class Act with Kid and Play?
Oh yes, I know. You said
the big dark skin.
You know the big dark skin?
She said you gonna have to eat this pussy for 5 days straight before I let you fuck or stick your dick in me again. At Zion Williamson, you're addicted, sex free. All you want to do is fuck me silly, like how you fucked me in your closet with all the mirrors the last time and busted your full load.
No, she went in.
Oh, 50 sex tapes we have on your trap phone together. Ooh. Zion Williamson, what you trying to do? Jerk off because you never feel this pussy again. I don't care how much you beg. Then she said, I'm going to culinary school with or without you. I always found a way.
How you? Like, is something wrong with her?
I think it is.
Yeah,
she said, I'm never doing my tornado trick while sucking your dick.
What is she talking about?
She's a porn star. Do we need to go any deeper?
Do that matter though? That don't make her not human. That don't make her not a female. It don't matter who she having sex with.
A lot of porn stars.
I feel like something wrong with her though.
I think
I'm sorry to tell the truth, but it is.
Okay, you should be done. It's 5, 6 days.
Like, did you talk about college?
But do y'all know how long it was meant
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen a porn star with a doctorate?
Like a year.
Have you ever seen a porn star with a doctorate?
I mean, I ain't know anything for her background either.
But
you say you want to see how Zion
doctorate.
I don't know. Me, like, I wouldn't care. Like, I wouldn't tweet all that and stuff.
That's all I'm saying. She hurt. She hurt. She's hurt.
She's very hurt. So I understand why she's doing it.
Like, you gotta understand though. Like, I get he put it in public, but at this point, I mean, you just making yourself look bad. I feel like
it don't matter if you hurt. None of that matters.
I don't know. I just wouldn't.
I think she's doing it for clout because it just.
That's real all she's doing it for. That's real all she's doing it for. I'm with you on that. She's doing it for.
I don't think it's clout. I think she's trying to be validated.
I feel like it's for clout because she talking about culinary school. What do they have to do with what's going on?
I'm going to culinary school anyway, so that validates that. Oh, I need money for culinary school. Zion, help me get this pussy so I can go to culinary.
I don't think he even cared that she was going to culinary school.
Culinary school is shit. One of them
he done put her through enough culinary school, gave her enough money to pay for a culinary school.
I mean, she got OnlyFans. Like, she still can make on. Like, she even put it on the tweet that I need your money. I got
pillow talking.
And she was saying how she wasn't clout chasing because she was getting bashed for clout chasing. She was like,
everybody always think just because a nigga got money that's the first thing that anything happened to him. But it's like, I promise you, if I saw Trey Songz in person and he was not famous, I would still want to fuck. Like, money don't got nothing to do with it. Like, he's fine and stuff.
It's not the money. I think it's just the fame. It's the person that's known. And
why would you want to be known?
Because that's how money.
They got some allegations against Trey too.
I've heard he's like a.
They got some allegations against Trey.
That has been proven.
That hasn't been proven.
He hasn't done it to me.
I don't mean no harm, but you put out so much dick repellent with this episode, it don't make no goddamn sense.
But I mean, I'm not trying to get dick. Like,
even if you was bitches with dildos and got soft fucking listening to this shit.
How y'all feel about YNW Melly? Do y'all feel like?
I hope he get out.
You don't feel like he did it?
If he did, I don't. What he do?
They say that again, bro.
You don't know the rapper YNW Melly?
That sounds familiar, but I don't.
I like when they come.
That song "Burn on My Mind."
Mm-hmm.
That's what's gonna hang, bro.
But he married like two of his. Allegedly.
I just like when people overcome stuff like that.
What the fuck?
Overcome stuff like
but what if he did it, DH?
Why did he? So if he did murder his, why did?
They said because they stole some money or something like that. From.
I heard a couple stories saying somebody they not his.
You gotta stop messing with people.
He's too young.
Y'all gotta stop messing with these people. These people is crazy. Don't be stealing from people. You just never know.
He's too young.
Can I be honest with you?
Right.
You should go to OJ did.
He did.
I don't feel like he did it.
The glove didn't fit.
But y'all know too, he gonna get the death penalty.
OJ did that shit.
Or the electric chair, or he gonna get life.
But
for those murders, for his best friend. So he gonna either get the death penalty. Florida, yeah.
And Florida got that three strike.
They got to stand your ground law too, but
it ain't nothing. That's crazy.
That's gonna be fucked up. Like if he do get guilty and they got death penalty, they got to cut his dreads off and.
Well, let me ask y'all a question.
And the thing about
don't do the electric chair. want to do it.
Lethal injection. They do lethal injection or the
if he get convicted though, like it's a 8 to 4 count. So like if 8 motherfuckers feel like he did it,
right?
That's all it takes.
Yeah,
like it don't gotta be a full. It don't gotta be.
It gotta make a unanimous. 8 people gotta say he did it.
But I seen like he might get off that.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. If I went to trial, they don't have enough.
He better get Cardi B lawyer.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Every lawyer Cardi B had, like she won every case.
What she done?
So somebody, I guess, somebody,
she went against that one YouTuber. I know.
Yeah, against him.
She beat that vlogger. She beat a vlogger.
Yeah.
Double murder against a vlogger don't count. I'm sorry. Double murder against a vlogger don't count, baby. I'm sorry.
But she drunk somebody. Her ass still ain't in jail.
I might be that case.
But guess what? But she ain't went to court for that, so that we don't count it. She ain't went to court for that.
Like,
but we ain't gonna talk. We talk about that later. But what I think is gonna hang him if he does go down. I hate to say it, that song, they gonna use that song as evidence.
Nah, they said the Lord, they already said they're not using none of that shit.
Yeah, I'm about to say
get used against him now.
Well, he should rock off.
They now, I was just watching a documentary about that, like it's on Hulu about the rappers and them trying to use that word against them. I think they now got some kind of bill that was passed.
Well, they need to take Murder out of jail. He been in jail.
It's called like for the artist's rights to be protected, like the art. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop art to be protected.
I feel like he's just too young, and I mean I don't know the people he killed, but
his best friend.
I feel like
it's his friends. Supposedly, he killed his friends. Supposedly.
Is that my bad, y'all?
That sound like the.
But he's too young, and I feel like when
he's
somebody
too young to get life, or too young to die.
To get life. Both. So I feel like he could change. He has time to change. He's
Hell no.
Nah, if you kill somebody, you kill.
Hell no, you could. So your homies, you killed 2 of your homies. You're not changing.
And it's not like he was a teenager that killed somebody, like under 16.
He was a teenager. I think he went on.
He our age, ain't he?
He was 18.
He about 24.
When he did it, that's what I'm saying.
He about 20 when he did it.
That's what I'm saying. But if you over 18,
you know what you're doing.
You know what you're doing.
I don't feel like he should.
I ain't gonna say 18. Yeah, no. America need to ask this question once and for all.
Because like, that's just.
Can I ask you?
Unless you're a serial killer.
No, I'm just Can we be for real?
I don't care how deep money.
I'm not saying you're gonna be as smart as you're gonna be at 15. Mm-hmm. But by 15, you are wise enough to know what you're doing when you're doing it.
I won't say that.
I feel like there should be some type of rehabilitation.
But I'm not saying I'm not saying you're gonna be as smart as you're going to be.
Yeah.
But by the time you're 15 years old, you already are aware of every decision that you're going to make. You already dead set. Okay, if you know, even though I know I'm not supposed to sneak in this girl window, you gonna do it. And you know you're gonna do it.
Though, man.
But once again, you are aware of your decision.
We all been 15 before. You did it at 15, you would never, ever think about doing now. Like that's like.
But once again, you are aware of that decision, and in hindsight, in hindsight, yes, you were. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why you were. Because in hindsight, now you know, man, I was dumb when I did that bullshit. Even though I was on that bullshit.
I was aware, but you didn't care.
But you didn't care. But you was aware of that decision.
But you don't know the full scope.
Yeah,
like
that's
you don't
what I mean
know
by
that
hindsight.
if you give somebody window that they could blast your ass and you did, you don't know that.
You take that chance because you know what you're doing.
Well, how do you know you're taking a chance on something you don't know?
Because you know you're sneaking in this window.
You think about right now. At 15, you think about sneaking when you think about that nut.
But
that's all you got on your mind.
But guess what? I got it on my mind, and I'm taking the steps to walk.
I don't care about nothing else though.
So you can say whatever you want, but you doing whatever it is you got to do to get over there. You made those steps. When do accountability come into play? You made motherfucker.
I can't even try it.
I'm not saying. But what I'm saying is, at 15, you are aware. What I'm saying is, America needs to decide once and for all. Because if we can give young black men death penalties at 15, and we can convict your boy whatever age he was at, whatever teenage age he was at.
He was a teenager though.
What I'm saying, in the teenager.
Don't ask me.
In the teenager. If you can convict any teenager as an adult, that means you are trying them because they were aware of their decisions. And what I'm saying
is,
the
window kills my shooting.
But what I'm saying is, no matter what you do, you can plead insanity as a grown person and get off a killing motherfucker and know exactly what you was doing. But what I'm saying is, you can do the same thing at 15. You knew you was about to pick up that gun. You knew you was about to pull that trigger. You had all that, and that was your decision. You were aware of what you did. So what I'm saying is, when is America once and for all? I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but when is America once and for all going to say how old is 15, 18 really? Because if you're 18 years old and you can die for your country, you should be able to drink in your country. Because if we can charge a 16, if we can charge a 16-year-old,
in our country. We at 18. They said we can't buy liquor.
We can't buy liquor. But guess what? But if a motherfucker that's 21, but guess what? If a motherfucker that's 21 give your 18-year ass liquor, both y'all going over that motherfucker.
Give it to me though. But if they find an 18-year-old drunk somewhere, he's just a drunk. Yeah. He's just a drunk motherfucker.
Alright, aliens. Y'all heard about
oh my god
the Vegas story?
Look in the mirror.
I heard about that now.
You heard about that? Y'all heard
I heard about it.
I think it's true this time. I think it's true, period. But it's a story. A damn I guess a spaceship or whatever from the aliens. They crashed and landed in this family that stay in Vegas, backyard.
I seen that.
They crashed and
they're like 9 feet tall.
And they got it on footage where like it was like a glow, the spaceship, and it was a glow. And I think it was another officer that actually seen it too.
He was like, they look just like us, but they're 9 feet tall.
And the guy, like, he called the police, and on the recording, he was telling them like, there's a unstrange creature. It's not human. It's like 8 feet, 9 feet tall, and that it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's just not human. That it has to be alien. Got shiny eyes and shit. And he also said something about when it looked at him when he seen it, he was like frozen. He said it reminded him of sleep paralysis. And after it looked away and went away, then he went back into the house and whatnot. That's when he called the police.
But aliens are already here. They've been here.
Yeah, do y'all think aliens is real? That's the whole story. Do y'all think
I think everything is possible.
Yeah.
I think the round could be flat. I mean, the earth could be flat. I think it'd be round. I think it's shit in the water we don't know about. I think. How you know? How you know? You don't think, but we don't know.
We don't know.
I don't think we ever been to the moon.
Oh, we haven't even said.
Now I'm with you on that. Now that I agree with. A lot of other shit you said, I ain't fucking with you, but that one I rock with you.
Because one of the guys, they was he slipped up. He didn't know he did it. The one that it was supposed to go to the moon. He was like, yeah, if we ever went to the moon, but he was trying to say like if we ever went back
to the moon.
He really was saying if we ever went. That's like a code word.
Can I be honest with you?
If
you want to know what an alien is, just look in America. We the only sentient species on this planet that don't fit into our environment. Everything on this planet that's a mammal, like you say, or a herbivore or whatever, is moved by their environment. We are the only ones that make our environment cater to us. That's alien. That's almost, honestly, if you look at it on a chart, that's really parasitic. That's what parasites do.
People are saying mermaids real too. Yeah, I think mermaids real.
We don't even know what.
They're not called mermaids. They're called sirens.
That's the Greek name for them. That's the Greek name.
Yeah, they're sirens. They're not.
Yeah, they call sirens because they sing songs to lure you in, whatever.
So Bigfoot real too?
Anything is possible, bro. We don't even know what's that about. Did you hear about the man? You hear about the dude that they killed that went to the bottom of the ocean and then found another ocean?
Innocent man trying to leave his
I heard that they found out another.
You heard about it, but they killed that dude when he came back up and was telling them people they found that dude dead. They killed him. He went so deep in the ocean that he fucked around and found another fucking ocean.
Another.
He was like, the water was so buoyant when he tried to throw something into the water, it would like he'd do a quarter of something and it'd bounce the water.
I know for a fact, can't no human go so deep in that ocean.
But bro, I believe we don't know. It's probably waterways and shit we don't know, bro. It's like impossible. We don't know what's in that.
It's a certain we can't even go to the deepest part of the ocean. We can't get.
We already cloned humans. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
That's not possible.
We done cloned humans. We
can do whatever the fuck we want.
Part of the ocean. I was talking to somebody about it.
It's not possible.
I don't get how
we can do whatever the fuck we want.
How we went from cavemen who just had dirt around us to now we have microscopes and all this shit. Like, how did it come? Like,
technology.
How do we take dirt and build some shit?
That shit old. Microscopes old though. The deepest parts of the ocean.
Microscopes are old.
That's like going to the deepest parts of the ocean.
But I'm saying, how did they build that? All we had was dirt at one point. So how did they turn
a
somebody
desert into a paradise?
That's what I'm saying.
Technology.
How did you get technology? Where did it come from? The dirt?
Aliens.
I feel like somebody lied. I feel like we in a simulation for real because it ain't having nobody explain.
Can somebody please unplug your ass because you ain't good in it?
Have nobody explain how we go from straight dirt to having all this technology. Where the fuck did the shit come from?
I'm with you.
And how did somebody go from having a caveman brain to thinking we need a fucking microscope? Somebody tell me.
It's called evolution.
How? how though? We just evolution gives us the brain and knowledge to know we need shit like that. Yeah. No, it don't make sense.
I'm gonna tell you why, because this what happens. You know what happens? Curiosity.
Don't make sense.
Curiosity is the mother of all invention.
All invention. Yeah, I'm curious what this. What
are these things in the sky? What do they really look like? Fire was the thing that saved us. Fire is the predecessor to all invention. Honestly, the first invention was a rock and a stick. How do I not get killed by these animals at night? Oh shit, it made the tiger run away. Now I need some sharp just in case it come closer. Then guess what? Maybe I need something I can carry because I need to eat. I done killed this deer, this saber tooth. Now maybe his skin can make me warm. Curiosity is the mother of all invention. That's how we got here, baby.
I guess.
That's like another invention that created with the Egyptians. They created like a clock, but how it was
the first
basically like you said, they had drew like with rocks and stone. They drew a thing on the ground, and the shadow, the sun could tell like what time each time frame was, and that's how.
That's how they came up with the first sundial.
Yeah, sundown. That's how a clock was created and stuff like that.
The first laser was built by the Egyptians. The first laser, the laser ain't nothing but something that reflects light. They took, when they built the pyramids, they built it in the same way it is here, it's the same way it is on the ground. It's built in a diamond, not built in a triangle. So what they did was they placed a quartz crystal, which is what is in your eyes, quartz. So when you die out, when you die and your body dries, quartz is what your eyes turn into. That's why when you see those zombie movies, they look all white, because basically your eyes are quartz, because it reflects light. They took that, so every time light was shining in the daytime, it was basically charging that big quartz crystal. So that's why at night that light reflected from down to up. That's why they called him Pharaoh, because he can make day into night. But all they did was build a first refracting laser. Technology, I'm telling you, curiosity is the mother for everything. You wouldn't have those fucking braids in you wouldn't have those braids in your head if it wasn't for a motherfucker saying, hey man, this had not in the motherfucker.
Do something with it.
Do something with
it. Yes.
Alright, basketball. Ladies, y'all watched the playoffs championship game?
No.
Do y'all know who won the championship game?
I don't watch those sports.
Joker, man.
Alright,
we want to hear from y'all. What y'all think?
Okay. But yeah, fellas, what y'all think about?
I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. It's long overdue that we just say it. That boy Joker is the best fucking player on the planet. It ain't no question. It ain't no doubts. I'm sorry. That man is unstoppable. And it don't even look like he moving fast. Like, he controlled the game with 12 shots. We ain't seen that shit since the 80s.
So he the best in the NBA right now.
There's no better player in the game right now better than Joker. We need to just stop.
What's his name?
Nikola Jokic.
I have never heard of him. So he's not the best.
You ain't got to hear from him because that you ain't.
I think Giannis.
So you heard of LeBron?
I think they got hold of Giannis.
I think Giannis the best.
They figured out Giannis, bro. They stopped him from going to the lane. You can't stop that boy Joker, man. What's crazy is he can't jump higher than a piece of paper. He can't run faster than a toddler. But you can't stop this motherfucker, man. Like, it almost like.
I think Giannis is the best player in basketball.
I feel you, bro, Joker's something serious, man.
What makes him the best?
Because Joker's he's unstoppable. And I don't like saying that about.
What's crazy though, the top 3 best players, maybe 4, maybe 5, are not from America.
Right now in the game, the top 5 players in the NBA really are not American. Joker, I'm gonna be honest with you. Joker, Luka, Free, Embiid. Luka, Embiid, Giannis, and Joker.
The best 3 right for sure are not from here.
They all off real.
Giannis and Joker.
Them the best right now in the game.
They not from here.
But in my opinion, watching that dude do what he did, and as dominant as it was, and then watching him. He back-to-back MVPs? Dog, like what?
But the thing about Jokic is, the thing about Giannis is, he been playing basketball since he was 14. He's
a freak of nature though.
He's 28 now. Right. He's played basketball 14 years. Most people playing since he was 2.
Bro.
5.
I mean, bro. So
from that 14.
He's one of those genetically freaks like LeBron. You ain't.
So he learned the game. He didn't learn the game yet for real. He really learned his game. He's still learning. Giannis is still learning. And if Giannis get a shot, he might be the best player of all fucking time.
That's true.
Like he's old, and I think LeBron's the greatest ever touch a basketball. Period. I mean, touch a basketball.
I can respectfully disrespect that, but you know.
Ladies, do y'all like when men talk sports?
It's interesting because I don't know what be going on.
Yeah, I like when guys get passionate about it.
Yeah, but I like football more than basketball.
That's me. I like.
Who your football team?
I'm a Panthers fan. Keep pounding, man. I'm a Carolina man.
I gotta rock with you good.
I'm a Carolina man.
Y'all just made some moves this year too. Y'all made some moves.
We can't talk about it, but we ain't gonna talk about it.
Y'all made some moves though, bro. I ain't saying when we on the vision, but y'all made some moves.
Bryce Young, man.
Okay, so what y'all think about what's that boy named Ja
Morant?
Yeah.
The biggest dunk.
Hey, you gotta say that to me.
Good talk. Good talk.
Hey, but bro, hey, dog.
I got a shoe deal though. That's why I can post my Snapchat.
You post on.
I got a shoe deal.
But just think, I'm gonna tell you what fucked me up with Ja. This will fuck me up with Ja. Even though he's not the best player, he's the best athlete in the game, and he was about to be the face of the NBA. Once he really, because he ain't came into his prime.
No, he still will be though.
Not now.
You know what we talking about, Malia?
No.
You don't know Ja Morant?
Separated,
But y'all only like 23, 24. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
He got so much
young as hell. Like, let him do what he want to do.
No, but there's a no.
I feel like he's not doing nothing.
But you gotta think about it. Ja's not a rapper.
Not a rapper. Not a thing.
But he's young.
He's not even from that era. He's not even from that. He a schoolboy.
But listen.
But he's living his life. He's young. He just got money, so he's trying to.
So now money matter, but your other argument, money didn't matter. But now money matter.
That's two completely different.
But listen, when I was growing up, I looked at the guys like Kobe, LeBron, Melo. On me, I never see these guys no guns or anything. So it's the same rule for these kids growing up looking at a job. Like they don't need to see this guy.
So because you're an athlete or because you're in the limelight, you have to be
Yes.
No.
I do agree.
You don't have to, but
you get paid for that.
Whether you believe it or not.
You get paid for it.
Bro, it's like with regular jobs right now, people with 9-to-5 jobs. Why do you think people getting fired for the white Karens that's getting caught on video doing dumb shit? Why you think they're getting fired? Or, you know what I'm saying? It's just different.
Okay, so do y'all think it's dumb that he's doing it, or
yes, it's dumb that
he's getting caught like on video?
It's dumb that he's doing it. Both. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because
he got too much stuff at stake.
He had a shoe by night.
I can see if he was out here shooting people.
No, it don't matter.
He was in a club. He was in a car. It's not like he's doing something to somebody.
Sweetheart, listen. His reach goes far beyond the basketball court. Whether he wants to accept that or not. That's why you didn't see the Kobe's and the LeBrons and the Michaels.
Contract.
And it's in his contract. No gun policy. Because guess what?
It's the brand of the NBA.
You can't. It's a brand.
It's your contract.
But this way, if you were playing for the WNBA, the minute you sign your contract on the WNBA dotted line, you are now part of that brand.
Yeah.
So you cannot mess up that brand name. And there's certain things that they can tell you can have guns.
Yeah.
Just don't show them. But it's not even
showing us it's not what you, it's how you do it.
Exactly.
Like you ain't gotta be in the car, put a gun in your head.
There's plenty of players that go. You got players that post.
What if the gun went off?
You got players that post them at the gun range.
Now we got Ja Morant worth all this money. And he tied to a real franchise and something bad.
Which we had an NFL player that shot himself.
Yes, Plasto.
Yes. And they suspended him and he shot himself.
This is my thing too. So, okay, what I was kind of trying to say earlier, like let's say somebody with a 9-to-5. I smoke weed doing a podcast. One of my bosses or something from Bosch see it. And then now because they see my podcast, because I'm posting it on Facebook, YouTube, whatever, they see it because I recorded it, put it out. Or somebody recorded it. Let's say I did somebody else's podcast, happened to smoke a joint. I didn't think it would ever blow up and get seen. Now they see it and then they come piss test me. Now I lose my job. Mm-hmm. So it kind of reconciles in like the same way. But like I say, it's in his contract. He has a lot of things that they're supposed to abide by.
And it happened before. Like, it's not the first time it happened.
Yeah, it's the second time.
I know it's the second time, but I don't think he should be.
In the club, I I'm like, okay, the nigga in the club.
Hey, young.
But it's not. It's the club. First off, it was
not supposed to have no.
It was during the season.
Yeah, it was during the season.
They was on the road.
He's not supposed to be
They
out.
had a game maybe the night before, night after. So like you're getting paid to be here. Like you're not. This is not a road trip. This is a business trip. Like this is not that.
Yeah.
Like so that's how you gotta see it.
I see that part. When I say all that, then okay, yeah, that's dumb. But I think him actually doing it. Yeah, playing with guns is dumb. I know that. But him actually doing it, he's young. When I hear his age, he's young. Like that all make me think.
You're a rapper.
You got professional.
I play NBA young boy. Niggas ain't stop listening to him, man.
You got professional athletes that go to the gun range with their.
I like him too, but I'm saying though, when you listen to this music, it makes you do things you wouldn't normally want to do. Yeah. Nah, I fuck with young boy, but
I guess, but I've never.
Same as 50 Cent though. Imagine if the guys back in the day had 50 Cent and Snapchat.
Yeah. When I was a kid, listening to the game, One Blood. Nigga, I had a red flag thinking I was a blood.
I just knew I was getting
I was a blood.
So you ever had that
Tupac and Big Ass
experience
Snapchat.
you wanted to do stuff you hear music?
I ain't gonna lie.
She
Some
thought she was a
females
Barbie.
like,
When she was a kid,
As a kid, hell yeah.
you want to be like,
As a
you know,
kid.
that top thing, like messing around with different people.
she thought she was a Barbie when she was listening to Nicki Minaj. She thought
I'm
she was
just
a
trying to
Barbie.
think. Like I don't.
It's like I think it's because
As a kid,
we
yeah.
admire
But you
them
listen
so
to a
much.
lot. I feel like you
Yeah.
don't really listen to rap. You listen to a lot of R&B.
Okay, you right. I listen to R&B. So
Who you listen to?
who?
Who you listen to? Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
I listen to like Jasmine Sullivan and Summer Walker, stuff like that.
So I'm not gonna say like Summer Walker is the most innocent person in the world, but like you don't when you hear her you don't maneuver like that. You don't hear like that.
Or like when you hear how she be having all this breakage, you don't think like, maybe these guys ain't shit.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Of course,
like,
listen to how she talks.
I listen to someone
Yeah,
on that, so
it's
it's
like a mind thing. Though,
She is Summer Walker.
But
Listen to
I've
it.
never like even when it comes to nasty song, like I've been like, like I don't want to do that. Like no, I never thought of that position. Like so music don't affect me that way. Like I've never been like, except for like Jasmine Sullivan when she was like, I bust the windows out your car. I never wanted to do that. So I guess.
There you go. That's
I ain't never did it, but shit.
So, we about to get out of here soon because I know we on the hour mark. But what's the moral of the story for John Murray that y'all feel like? What's the moral of the story?
Moral of the story is understand your role and your reach and your influence not only to your surroundings, your family, and the people that look up to you, and don't fuck it up.
Okay. Jay, what's the moral of the story for John?
Moral of the story is like you said, you gotta understand the impact you have into the community, not just like you got to. He's from Memphis. He's balling in Memphis. There's so much more going on in Memphis other than basketball. Like there's a lot going on in Memphis with violence. You gotta understand who you are to the community. Like he's one of the biggest names in the Memphis community. So you gotta understand to these kids, you gotta move correctly and understand like you bigger than basketball. Like you way bigger than basketball. Ja's, he's him.
Well, okay, how do you get somebody who's young, who don't know nothing about nothing, to say as soon as you sign this dotted line, you got to change everything?
But I think Ja know better than that. Ja come from a home. He has a father and a mother in his home.
Yeah,
like, he knows. I don't know Ja personally, but I personally feel like he knows better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know personally, but
he
I feel like
came from a middle
class home.
Yeah, middle class home.
Like,
just because you come from a middle class home don't mean you ain't.
You mean you know better?
Yeah.
No.
You know better, you do better. But I thought he knows better. But it's just like
he can't. I'm gonna say he was raised the right way.
But if I touch the money he touched, I can't say I move.
That's a fact. Yeah.
I can't. I don't know how I will move.
You gotta dig into that street lifestyle shit, and you can tell it's just.
And two, he probably got the same friends, same everything. So for you to just say he got to switch then and there. It's crazy.
I'm not saying homies off anything.
Yeah.
But your homies gotta know, like when we chilling, you gotta be on live.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta
be on live, bro.
That's what I'm about.
You gotta be on live.
But think, young kids, when you was in high school, think about your best friends you hung out with all the time. Could you cut them off just right then and there?
Yep.
You think you could have?
Yep.
I can. I'm sorry.
I couldn't.
In high school, that's what I'm saying. In high school, the people you went to middle school with, grew up with.
I could.
You think you could?
mean, I know other people. You know me. I'll stay to myself. So I personally could.
But I know my homies wouldn't put me in a situation like that though.
Yeah.
That's how I surround myself with people like they wouldn't.
That's the same as you.
I wouldn't be in no shit like that. So I wouldn't. So I wouldn't even in a situation like
same. My close friend wouldn't do dumb.
Yeah, like just I don't worry about shit like that.
What's the more story for you, my lady?
I really don't know about the situation. I don't know who that person is, so I'm agree with you guys. I don't know who he is. So.
All right, well look, we about to get out of here. It's talk of the day. Before we get out, real quick, to everybody, starting with Deasia, what was the talk of the night? Out of everything that we talked about, what resonated with you the most?
I don't know about resonating, but it got me mad when we was talking about Suzuki. What's her name? Suzuki?
Oh, Suki.
Suki, yeah, Suki. Because I don't like that. It don't matter what somebody wear, what they do, how they act. It don't give you the right to touch them. I don't care what you say. So
I never said that.
So that was the talk of the night for you. Suki. All right, my lady, what was the talk of the night for you?
I think with that kid, I don't know if he's a kid or one person shooting his friend. Cause
YW Melly.
Yeah, YW Melly shooting his friend because they stole money from him. That was very interesting. I wanted to figure out why he had to get the
and stay up on it. The murder trial still is going on.
That's
so
crazy.
Now that you kind of know about it, look into it, and you can see some things. So, Jeremy, talking tonight for you.
The talk of the night for me was be aware of what you do and what you put yourself in for the good and bad of it, because just because something feel good, look good, don't necessarily mean you're gonna get a lot of good out of it all the time. There is some bad that comes out of it, even with this podcast and shit, even with whatever it is you do in life. So be aware that if you put out horror activity and some negative horror shit come, don't be mad. If you put out some thug ass energy and some thug shit hit your ass, don't be mad. Be aware and be accountable.
Alright, Terry.
My talk of the night was pretty much that old YK and Suki. Pretty much, it just shows like pretty much how you gotta, like YK said, I read the room wrong. You gotta learn how to just read the room right and understand like just how to move. I mean, I don't think he's a bad person. I don't think she's a bad person. I think it was just one of them things that they just read it wrong and it just happened. But pretty much that was it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that too with the YK and Suki topic, because that was the most heated debate that we had. So yeah, I'm gonna say the talk of the night was that one. But I appreciate everybody tonight. This is Talk of the Day podcast, and we out.
We out. Peace.
Sure.
Don't forget to hit that notification bell.
That's right. Go and give him a lady. Give him a lady.
I'm leaving.
Now let me stop.
Oh yeah, that was good.
That was a good one.